Welcome back to the channel, guys. It'd be much appreciated if you could like the video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. The managerial hunt is on, and in a recent video we discussed the 4 favourites to take over at the football club. In today's video though, we are going to listen to the fan base and see who they want to replace Ange Postecoglou. Here we have various clips from callers expressing their opinions, and they all differ. Have a listen.
Well, first of all, would I say no to Brendan Rodgers? And the answer for me is no. I mean, yes, I know there's a lot of issues there, but he knows the game. He knows what Celtic. He knows what's required at Celtic. He knows the club. He knows a lot of the players that are there. So I wouldn't say no to him. But I think my first choice, if I'm honest, would probably be Graham Potter. I think the style of play is very, very good. He's out of work at the moment, so there'll be no compensation to pay. And yeah, he's a good upcoming young manager. So I think, yeah, he would probably be my first choice, but I wouldn't say no to Brendan Rodgers.
I know when Brendan Rodgers was there, he was successful, blah, blah. But when Brendan Rodgers was at Leicester, Liverpool and then Celtic, he got found out, do you know what I mean? And but I'd either take Areola, I quite like the look of Maresca. And I've also got, I like the Bodo Glimt Arneson manager, and I also like the Red Bull Salzburg. He's called Matthias Jatel.
Just a quick one, guys. We have released our brand new Celtic Champion t-shirts. You can find them at celticapparel.com or just go down to the link in the description. We also offer free UK shipping. Okay, let's get back into today's video.
This whole mess with Ange going down south troubles me. I'm almost going to say it disgusts me, only because that, we trusted in him. That term, in Ange we trust, wasn't just, some motto we like throwing around. We trusted in him. And trust is not something, you just can buy or sell. It's earned. It's like respect. It's earned, I mean, Ange left here with unfinished business. He wanted to take us into the Champions League. That was his goal, to see how far we could go, okay? And he's left with unfinished business. Yes, I do believe in the board. They found Ange Postecoglou somehow. There are 2 big candidates that seem to be coming up out of virtually nowhere. The manager of Bodo Glimt, who, when we played Bodo Glimt last February, these guys played Ange's game, the fast passing, the quick speed on the pitch. Now, the reason they were so easy to beat us was because they hadn't started their season yet, and we were in the middle of ours. So, that he seems to have his head in the right place and somewhere which we can work with. The other one is this guy who's now come up today, and I don't know his first name, but his last name I know is Buckingham. He seems, he's coming out of Mumbai. He seems to have the credentials. I do believe the board will find somebody, because whoever it is, they're going to have a tough act to follow. No question about it.
For one style of football, and basically one style of football only, because it was built for Ange. I mean, to be fair to the board, they gave him full control, but if we're going to be a team, if we're going to be a club, that gives full control to coaches, then we need to make sure that we're always getting the same sort of coaches, and I think that's the big worry. I mean, Ange Postecoglou was on a short list with Eddie Howe and Roy Keane. That doesn't really tell you that the board have much strategic direction for the club, and it just means that actually now, even though we're in a great position, we know that we might not get the potential of these players, and we need to make an impact in Europe. We absolutely must make an impact in Europe, and the only way we can do that is by using this squad to its maximum potential, which means getting in somebody that's really, really good and has a philosophy and a focus, the same way Ange did. Maybe not exactly the same, but it needs to be of that persuasion, if you know what I mean.
Hey, hi guys. I don't really want to get in the kind of to go for all ground with Ange, but I don't want to proclaim him as a saint, and I don't want to think he's a villain. Disappointed, that's what I would say. Disappointed, but I was at the game on Saturday and you knew it was coming. You knew his interview after it, but it's time to kind of draw a line under it and move on. For all, he was good. Ange couldn't really fault him, really. I think I think that the new coach coming in, we should always strive to do better. Always strive to do better. And somebody that I would hope is better is somebody that can give us maybe 75% of the goals and the excitement. But in Europe, I would like somebody that knew how to set up a team to defend. And the last guy, and Brendan Rodgers was hopeless at it as well, to be honest. It's great playing this football, but if you're leaving the back door open, it's pointless, you know. The last guy, and people will forget this and kind of proof it, the last guy that set a team up, done well for Celtic that could defend was Neil Lennon against Lazio when we won home and away. So I want a guy, I like the idea. I like the idea of attacking football, I really do. But I do want to have somebody that can set a team up in Europe. I mean, we're not going to win the Champions League, right? But I would like to do better in Europe. I would like to. There we go. Rangers got to the final of the Europa League. I don't think that should be out with Celtic's power every few years. So looking forward, I would like somebody that can set a team up to defend in Europe. As I get older, you do. The last two, well, Brendan Rodgers and Big Ange just kind of taught us that maybe you need to try to stop getting as emotionally attached. But I think that's where a director of football would come in, where the manager, it wouldn't be a big deal so much if he moved on after a couple of years. As seems to happen, it's a no-win situation. You do well, you get a better job, now back to square one again. But in all honesty, I don't care who the guy's played for. I don't care what nationality it is. I don't care anything about him. I just want a guy that will come in, has got decent tactics, and will make. I quite enjoy the Celtic's link with the City group. I don't know if there's more of a link than we know about, but I enjoy the way that all these teams play, the attacking. But I want somebody that can defend a bit, because sometimes watching Celtic, and it was brilliant to watch, but it reminds us a wee bit of the teams when tactics went out the window. Like, I know that they're saying if they score 5, we'll score 6. You can't do that. It falls down. But I don't care who he's played for. I just want somebody that can set a team up right and make us a bit more potent in Europe and a bit more respectable.
Celtic fans, who is your preferred candidate? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. That does bring us to the end of today's video, guys. Make sure you drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Remember, we have also released our brand new Celtic Champion t-shirts. You can find them at celticapparel.com, or just go down to the link in the description. We also offer free UK shipping. Okay, thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.